Hello, everybody. Rabbi Moshe Rothschild here with the summary of the news from Israel for week ending December 24th, 2020. As I tell you every single week, we do all the hard work for you. You just need to listen. We scour the news, we watch the news, we read all the articles in the newspaper, and we give you what you need to know here from Israel. Welcome to our live broadcast. So let's start off with our very first story that just happened. Is the Israeli government announced a 25-day national lockdown starting Sunday. This is the third lockdown in Israel. It was in response to the incredible surge of the virus, hospital wards being filled with patients. The closure will begin this Sunday at 5 p.m. So everyone's a little bit, not so happy about this, obviously. Schools will be closed except for grades 1 to 4. There are a few exceptions, but our third lockdown. Now, by the way, if you're just joining us, put your name in the comments below. Say hello. I'd love to hear a little comment from you. It would be wonderful. Let us know where you're from. This week as well, on live TV, our Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, received a Pfizer-made COVID-19 vaccine for the whole country to watch. This week as well, the Israeli government officially falls and national elections are set for March. We've been talking about the story for a few weeks, but now it is official. Our fourth election in 2 years, and a very exciting story. A Boston native, although she's an Israeli now, but originally from Boston, became the first woman from the United States to complete the IAF, that's the Israel Air Force pilot course. She was 21 years old. We're not allowed to say her name. She completed this prestigious pilot course, and the graduation actually is taking place today. She started the course. She was one of 39 who finished amongst the 500 who entered 3 years ago. She's only one of 2 women graduating the course this year. A U.S.-Israeli delegation flew to Morocco this week, and I quote someone in the delegation, this is another step in the historic peace process. Morocco and Israel both pledged to open diplomatic missions in 2 weeks in each of their respective countries. Obviously, Israel in Morocco, Morocco in Israel. Very, very exciting news. Another great success for the US Trump administration in encouraging another Arab country to make peace with Israel. The coronavirus relief bill in the United States that passed the 5,000-page bill. People don't know this, but it included $250 million for the Palestinians. What? How does that make any sense? It's a coronavirus relief bill. It was a $2.3 trillion piece of coronavirus relief legislation, and they included $250 million for the Palestinians in that package. Go figure. The U.S. envoy to the UN, the U.S. Ambassador Kelly Craft, this week asserted to the UN Security Council that Donald Trump has overturned Mideast peace assumptions. And this was her quote: "For decades, the prevailing assumption was that the world would only see normalized international relations with Israel following a resolution of the Israeli-Palestinian dispute," Kraft told the meeting, "but we have proved this assumption wrong." They have smashed that assumption. So, folks, by the way, if you're just joining us, put your name down below. Tell us where you're from. Say hello. Would love to hear from you. Now, let's go on to the next news. The U.S., it's been reported, has offered Indonesia financial incentives to recognize Israel. Indonesia, remember, is the largest Muslim nation in the world. So that would be amazing if Indonesia came around and normalized ties with Israel. In a horrible story this week, very tragic, sad story, a mother of 6, a 52-year-old woman, Esther Horgan, was found dead in a forest in Samaria, which is, of course, north of Jerusalem. She was smashed, her skull was smashed with a rock, which we believe, of course, is the work of terrorists. She was laid to rest this week. Very, very sad story. Esther Horgan was originally from the United States and moved here, I believe, just after high school. In our final story, Nikki Haley, the former US ambassador to the UN, said that Joe Biden, can foster peace by not caving to Iran or turning on Israel. And she said, quote, the blooming friendships between Israel and numerous Arab countries have been among the most beautiful developments of the past 4 years. And we couldn't agree more. We hope that the incoming administration, will not go back to business as usual. So, folks, there you have it. Rabbi Moshe Rothschild from the Israel Alliance. Put your name below, say hello, tell us what your favorite story was, share a thought with us. What do you think about what's going on here in Israel with the elections, with the peace process? Let us know what you think. Anyhow, wishing you all, for those who celebrate, for all of our Christian listeners, we know tonight is a special evening for you, and tomorrow a special day. We wish all our Christian friends a Merry Christmas, and we wish everyone a Shabbat Shalom, a Sabbath of peace. And that's all for now. If you want to participate in our COVID relief program, please do so. You can hit the donate button. Take care, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. May God bless you.